Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe this is the most expensive pair of Adidas Ultraboost sneakers at retail to have released. Of course, this is the Y3 version, meaning this is the more expensive than the regular retail pairs. This is like the premium version. It comes with 2 dust bags for the sneakers right here with the Y3 branding on it, a little card, as well as some extra Y3 triple black laces right here. But here is a look at the product, and these really caught my eye over on Adidas website with those 3 stripes that are painted on the sides of the shoe. It looks really dope. Honestly, I know some people are like, yeah, you could just do that yourself, and it's probably true. I don't really trust myself to be able to do that fade the way that they do this, though, and I think that that's what separates this from a regular pair. It's just one of those little artistic touches to the shoe. Simple, clean, but really cool the way that they actually integrated that with the pair of shoes. Adidas did send me this pair. I was curious about it, and it was by request because I really wanted to see how they were in person. But my opinions are my opinions, and I'll keep it real with you guys. It's a lot of money. $330 is no joke. I mean, it's expensive for a pair. There's a couple things that I like about this shoe, regardless of the price point, and a couple things I don't really like. I figured I'd just do this video for you guys, and if you guys are interested in buying a pair, I'll link them in the description over to Adidas. I'll also link over the regular Ultraboost lights if you guys are interested in more affordable versions, because sometimes you can get the regular pairs for as low as $100. These ones are $330 at retail, and I'm sure they'll go on sale eventually to a little bit more a palatable price point. If you can get these for like close to the regular retail price, I think it's an awesome little look because it is a different pair. It's not really that much more premium looking though in hand, to be 100% honest. There are a couple little elements that they've added to this shoe to make it like the Y3 experience, but usually with some of the Y3 products you get elevated materials, leathers and whatnot. This would have definitely separated the shoe apart if they would have done leather on this shoe in some capacity. Honestly, my personal take on these, it's the regular version of the Ultraboost Light. However, it adds a couple bells and whistles to the shoe, but more importantly, it adds the Y3 branding on the shoe, which just automatically increases the cost of the product because it's just kind of like their luxury brand that Adidas has. I guess it makes sense because you're putting like a high-end fashion brand like name on the side of a regular pair of Adidas Ultraboost shoes, and so you got to kind of like mix it up a little bit. Unfortunately, it comes at that price point. A couple of the changes that they made: the insole is done with the Y3 branding. The tongue also does have the Y3 branding that is fused on over top here, and then you do have the Y3 tag that is done in the back. Also, obviously, the 3 stripes on the side of the shoe. But here's where it gets a little weird. For me, I would have liked the 3 stripes to be on both sides of the shoes, and instead you get Yamamoto's autograph on the side of the shoe, which I think it looks pretty cool, to be honest. I would have preferred that the autograph actually was on the medial side of both shoes, and then the white stripes would have been on the outside of the shoe. I thought that would have been much, much better because I really want these because of that. I like the look of it. It's like a really nice, clean, simple, artistic take on something. But then you throw the autograph on this side, and I was like, oh man, I wanted it on both sides. But I do like what they did here. It's actually kind of an interesting technique because it's like painted on over top of 3 different layers. So it's on the plastic cage, it's on the knit, and it's on the midsole of the shoe, where you're manufacturing a shoe and it actually has 3 different layers of material that the paint is touching like that. I don't know, when I try to customize something like this, I wouldn't be able to make it look like that. So that's just something that I wanted to point out. They do have the extra 2 little strings that are kind of dangling back here. Again, that's kind of the Y3 thing. Sean Witherspoon had some strings hanging loose like that. I honestly just want to kind of cut them off though. They kind of just dangle there. One other positive thing about the shoe that is kind of nice, and it's hard to see because it's a triple black colorway, they added a little bit of thread right here on the shoe, which does give it kind of more of like a I don't know, just a rugged or edgy sort of feel. Like sort of like when you get denim jeans that have holes in them and they have like this sort of stitching over top of it. It's kind of like that, but on a pair of like brand new running shoes. So it's kind of nice. It adds a little bit of an effect there instead of the all knit upper. One other thing that's kind of a bummer is, yes, you could see right here, they don't have the 3 stripes on both of the shoes, but they also only have a tag on one of the shoes as well. They didn't put the Y3 tag on the other shoe. So I would have liked to see 2 of these replicated and this one not even here at all, or at least this printed on this side. It just seems like a missed opportunity, but sometimes, you know, maybe I guess that would be over branding if they did it the other way. And this way it adds a nice little personal signature touch. If you guys are watching this video and you guys are just outraged because of the price point, it's understandable because $330 is a lot of money, but if you're watching this video and you're a fan of Y3 and Adidas and the stuff that they've been making for years, speaking to you guys specifically, is this something you guys are interested in or not? I like the idea of them using a modern product and putting like an elevated twist to it. I think that that is where there is a sweet spot of where they can actually create something really, really dope. And by the appearance of this shoe right here, I think that they pretty much did that. It was very, very close. There's a couple things that I would change, as I already mentioned. Yes, I want the stripes on both sides of the shoe. Yes, I want the tag on both shoes. But the other thing that I would want them to add is maybe make it a little bit different. I would love to see a detached tongue. It's a lifestyle model. It's not a running shoe. Maybe make it a little bit of a detached tongue make it leather, make it really nice quality leather, add some suedes maybe on the upper as well instead of just a prime knit upper. And I think that we would have something that looks a lot cooler as well as demands that premium price tag of the $330. Then I would be like, okay, I'd be all in on those changes if they made those to this shoe. Of course, nobody's probably listening to me at the end of the day. I'm just a dude out here that likes sneakers, and I do like what they delivered with this one. I don't love both of the shoes. But leave a comment in the comment section. What do you guys think about the Adidas Ultraboost lights with the Y3 branding on it? Is it something you're interested in or not? Or is it something that's going to be a pass for you? Again, if you guys want to buy a pair, I'll link them in the description, and the regular pairs as well. I also have a review on the Parlay version of the Ultraboost light as well. So I have 3 different versions of the Adidas Ultraboost light. I actually have to say I think this one might be my favorite one. Price point is a little steep on this one at $220. However, I do like the upper and there's no cage. And check out my review video of these. I did one already on my channel if you guys missed it. But I appreciate you guys for stopping by and watching. If you guys liked the video, drop a like, maybe subscribe to the channel as well. And hopefully we'll see you back on the channel for some more content very soon. All right, peace guys.